Hi everyone and welcome back to another video on Manav Sports Talk. In this video we're going to be recapping the previous games of the AFC and NFC Championships games from yesterday with detailed analysis and plays from yesterday. So let's get started. We're first going to be talking about the AFC Championship game in which the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Tennessee Titans 35-24. And what turned out to be an amazing game. First off, the Tennessee Titans jumped out to an early lead of 10-0 with an impressive early opening drive field goal in which Ryan Tannehill led the drive downfield with passes to A.J. Brown and few runs to Derrick Henry. Then the Chiefs had a 3-and-out because of some early drops and just a really good plays by the Tennessee defense. And then here comes Tennessee once again with a wildcat touchdown from Derrick Henry. Let's take a look at that. Right after that impressive touchdown drive, the Chiefs responded right away. The Chiefs offense finally woke up after another slow start, with Patrick Mahomes leading the way with a quick drive and a quick score to Tyreek Hill. But once again, the Tennessee Titans responded right back with a very, very cool touchdown to one of the offensive linemen. Looks like we have Derrick Henry at the fullback. It looks like it's going to be an old-fashioned shootout between the Chiefs and the Titans. Like I said, now here comes Mahomes once again, responding right back to his target, the speedy cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Now, the defense has to make a stop. The Kansas City defense has to make a stop on Derrick Henry and the Titans offense, and they did it. They finally bottled up Henry for one possession, and they give it back to the amazing magician, Patrick Mahomes, who just completely changes the game. It's 17-14. It's the last drive of the first half, and Mahomes just has to do it. He has to give Kansas City the lead, and he has one of the most impressive, amazing, one of the best touchdown runs I've seen by a quarterback in the championship round. Let's take a look at this game-changing play that allowed the Kansas City Chiefs to take control of the game. Only 23 seconds are left, but Kansas City does have two ending. What a run. That was just totally amazing. And now the Chiefs have total control of the game, taking the lead right before halftime, once again trailing by double digits at the start of the game, and here they are with the lead, all due to this brilliant quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. And now, the Chiefs just ran a lot in the second half. Damian Williams was a key part of all this, including one big touchdown. And the Chiefs are taking time off the clock with their long drives compared to their quick drives earlier in the first half. And Patrick Mahomes once again leads this team downfield. Now, the most important thing in the second half was the Chiefs' defense. They were able to shut down Derrick Henry. Obviously, he only had 3 touches in the second half, but the key thing was that their defense was able to hold and bottle him up in the end of the first half and then in the start of the second half. And that basically persuaded Tennessee to stop feeding Derrick Henry and allow Ryan Tannehill to pass. And that's exactly what the Chiefs want and not what the Tennessee Titans don't want. The Tennessee Titans don't want that at all. They want to run the ball and have play action off of it. But the very good front of the Chiefs was able to stop Derrick Henry. And they were able to force the Titans to pass more. And that just completely changed the game and allowed Kansas City a big advantage. And yeah, give credit to their Chiefs defense. They were able to hold Derrick Henry to only 2 catches for -8 yards. That's how good the Chiefs defense was yesterday. And now, the dagger, the sealer for the Chiefs was when Mahomes just launched it to Sammy Watkins off one foot across his body. Just what a throw by Patrick Mahomes. And this ended the game for the Tennessee Titans and allowed the Chiefs to go to Super Bowl 54. So 3rd and 6, this is a huge moment. Can Tennessee get a stop? Patrick Mahomes. The only person I've seen do that is Mahomes, and only Mahomes. Only Mahomes can throw sidearm like no look, and then now this off 1 foot across his body, 60 yards. Only Mahomes. And now one thing that completely changed the game was that Mahomes' rushing ability. He ran for 59 yards and 1 touchdown I'd already talked about. Now this just was too much for the Tennessee defense to handle. They already have to handle him throwing the ball like so much. And then they can't like guard him running because they think he could just like throw it any second. So they have to give him some space. And Mahomes just took full advantage of that, running all over this Titans defense and just taking apart their game plan. That, I think, was very important for the Chiefs offense to do. And yeah, congratulations to Kansas City. They're going to Super Bowl 54 in Miami. They brought the Lamar Hunt trophy back. Overall, Mahomes and this totally high-powered offense is just too much for any defense to handle. And now even though Tennessee cannot even handle that at all. Now here comes Kansas City to the Super Bowl. Now for the NFC Championship game. The San Francisco 49ers beat the Green Bay Packers 37-20. Okay, well now that score says 37-20, but it wasn't like that. It was like almost like 100-0 the way it was playing. The Packers just couldn't stand a chance at all. They looked like a college team playing. They didn't even look like a real NFL team. The 49ers were just bullying them around and just had a 27-0 halftime lead. What the heck? I mean, crazy good. The 49ers just dominated them. The Packers stood no chance whatsoever. They played so bad. And yeah, 49ers totally deserve it. Really good defensively. I mean, same thing as last time. Just like almost a recording of the previous game between these two teams. Aaron Rodgers pretty much had no time, kept getting sacked, and then he just had some bad throws because his internal clock was just much faster, and then he just threw the ball away or just had a bad throw. And that just messed up the whole entire offense of Green Bay. And Aaron Jones, the Green Bay running back, he didn't have much room either. They just kept stopping him. Packers had some stupid turnovers like that. Fumble on the snap. How is that supposed to happen on the snap? And generally they were able to shut down Devontae Adams until the second half. Green Bay did outscore the 49ers 20-10 in the second half, but that's all garbage time. That's why the Packers stats look okay, but really it wasn't the case. Now, the hero, the MVP of this game was Raheem Mostert. Most of you guys probably never even heard of this guy, but now everybody knows who Raheem Mostert is. He just ran over the Packers defense, ran over them. The Packers even stood no chance against this guy, Raheem Mostert, who kept blazing all over them, just running past the entire defense. Now let's take a look at how he started the party. Now here's the second touchdown by Mostert, still in the first half. These are some of the biggest holds I've ever seen made by an offensive lineman the whole entire year. They just made it wide open like a whole truck could run through that. And Mostert was acting like, oh yeah, this is just some free real estate where I can just run around like nothing. And that's what he was looking at. Mostert had some space to go through, and he just kept piling it on. And he had 220 yards rushing, plus 4 touchdowns and 7.6 yards per carry. Oh my God, wow. What a performance. That's the best, I think, since Eric Dickerson did it for the LA Rams. Historic performance. And that's how the 49ers won the game. Jimmy G, he only threw 76 yards. Only 76 yards. And he was only 6 of 8, so only 6 completed passes, only 8 passes attempted. He's not even throwing the ball. They're just running it. They ran the ball for an entire drive at one point. Just overwhelming. Just the amount of running game they do is so good. They run the ball so well. So now play action is just going to be so dominating. George Kittle, he's a great blocker. Deebo Samuel, he's another great blocker. They block so well, the 49ers do. And then defensively, they run through blocks. Nick Bosa, DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead, they just run through blocks, stuff the run, and sack the quarterback. They did struggle a little bit in the second half with pass defense, but that was because it was an air raid by the Packers. Devontae Adams, he did have a big game, but by that time, I think everyone knew the game was over, so I don't think it really mattered. Just overall, what a performance by San Francisco running the ball and playing some good defense. And here they are, Super Bowl 54. Their first Super Bowl since 2012. Boy, I can't wait for this Super Bowl. I'm so excited. Finally, those stupid Patriots are not in the Super Bowl. Those big fat cheaters are finally not there. After 3 straight years of watching these losers play, okay, fine, they won them. I mean, they're not losers, but like, they're stupid. And then they won those games. Finally, we get some new talent and new teams. Both of these teams are going to be so fun to watch and play against. Mahomes, so fun. This guy is going to be insane to watch in the Super Bowl. Play against that fierce and strong defense of the 49ers. Wow, that's going to be some kind of matchup. And then the Chiefs defense, surprisingly, they shut down Derrick Henry. I want to see how they do against Mostert and stuff. This is going to be real fun. I think it's the first time between both red teams are playing their primary color. And fun fact, the Chiefs are the home team for this game because they're in the AFC and the Dolphins were in the AFC because the Super Bowl is in Miami. So 2 weeks from now, it's going to be so good. Can't wait to see it. Obviously, I'm going to have some previews and everything you need for the Super Bowl. So that wraps up the video for the recap and analysis. Hope you enjoyed this video. And be sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate if you like this video. That brings some support. And be sure to subscribe to help me bring out future videos. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.